or how to grow lush houseplants indoors even in cold, cloudy cities. Like Vancouver High there, it is high-end from D8 Garden Centre in beautiful Kitsilano. Have you ever looked around your apartment on a rainy Vancouver afternoon and felt a little stuck? You've got the candles lit, a warm drink in hand, but something's missing, something alive, something green. That's where indoor plants come in. But if you've ever tried keeping house plants alive in a cold climate, you know it's not as easy as it looks on Instagram. You follow all the Pinterest boards, you read the little plant tags, and somehow your leaves still turn yellow, your soil stays soggy, and you end up feeling like the grim reaper of greenery. Today, we're going to change that. Whether you've got a north-facing window, drafty rooms, or long gray winters, this guide is for you. I'm going to walk you through step by step how to grow and care for vibrant, thriving houseplants in cold weather homes like Vancouver. We'll cover the best beginner-friendly plants, light hacks, watering secrets, soil mixes, temperature tips, and how to style your space so your plants don't just survive, they turn your home into a green retreat all year round. And we're going fast, so get ready to take notes or save this video because it's packed. Let's dive in. Before we get into the how, let's talk about the why. In places like Vancouver, Seattle, Toronto, or Portland, we spend a big part of the year indoors. The skies are gray, the air's damp, the heaters are running, and most of us are low on natural vitamin D. Indoor plants aren't just a decor trend. They're natural mood boosters. They lower stress. They help purify indoor air. They connect us to the outside world when we feel most cut off. And when you walk into a home that has healthy plants, real, thriving, sculptural greenery, it instantly feels different, more alive, more grounded, more you. So, this isn't about having the perfect aesthetic. It is about building a home that breathes with you season after season. Let's start with plant selection. If you live in a cold or cloudy climate, your first step to success is choosing the right plant for the right condition. Forget tropical divas that demand 10 hours of sunlight and 90% humidity. You want survivors? You want quiet champions. And guess what? They're beautiful. Here are my top cold climate champions for indoor growers. Snake plant, Sansevieria, indestructible, tolerates low light, dry air, irregular watering, beautiful upright leaves in bold patterns, good in bedrooms, hallways, and corners. Z plant, Zamioculcas zamifolia, the ultimate low light plant, glossy sculptural leaves, practically thrives on neglect. If you travel or forget things, this is your match. Pothos, Epipremnum aureum, fast-growing vine, looks great on shelves, bookcases, hanging baskets. Handled medium to low light, comes in green, marble, golden, neon. Peace lily, spatiphyllum, adds tropical flair. Blooms indoors, tells you when it's thirsty. It droops dramatically. Prefers medium light and some humidity. Spider plant, bright, bouncy, produce baby pups. Loves humidity but tolerates low light. Kid-friendly, pet-safe, cast iron plant, Aspidistra, true to its name. Survives drought, low light, neglect. Perfect for older homes or offices. Chinese evergreen, Aglaonema. Colorful foliage, handle fluorescent light, needs minimal care. Succulents, only if you've got bright light. They're great, but not for that dark bookshelf. Think window ledges, south-facing spots, or grow light shelves. Here's the bottom line. Start with the easy wins. When your plants succeed, your confidence grows, and then your collection will too. Now, talk about mastering light in a cloudy city. In a perfect world, we'd all have floor-to-ceiling windows facing south, but in real life, most of us in cold climates are working with less than ideal light. Here's what to do. Know your window direction. North facing mean low consistent light. East facing means soft morning light. Great. South mean bright, often too bright in summer. West mean warm afternoon light. Use the shadow test place. Your hand near a plant at noon. Sharp shadow, bright light, blurry shadow, medium barely any shadow, low light. Rotate your plants. Once a week, give your plants a 90-degree turn. This prevents leaning and ensures even growth. Use mirrors and reflective surfaces. Light bounces. A strategically placed mirror can double a plant's exposure. Supplement with grow lights. Winter days are short. Add a full spectrum LED grow light with a timer, 6 and 8 hour day. Today's options are sleek, stylish, and energy efficient. Don't panic when plants stretch in winter. It's called etiolation. It means they're reaching for light. Prune in spring. Add light next season. You're not failing. Light is life, but smart light is success. About watering wisely. Cold climate tip. Overwatering is your #1 enemy. The air is damp. The soil stays wet longer. Your plants are drinking less in winter. Here's how to water like a pro. Do the knuckle test. Stick your finger in the soil up to your second knuckle. Dry, water, moist. Wait, water less, but thoroughly. When you do water, saturate until it drains out the bottom. Then wait until the soil dries again. Drainage, drainage, drainage. No drainage hole? Use a nursery pot inside a decorative one. No exceptions. Don't use ice cubes. Your plant is not a cocktail. Winter. Lace water plants go semi-dormant. They don't need weekly water. Some only need water every 3 to 4 weeks in winter. Signs you're overwatering. Yellow leaves, mushy stems, fungus nets, stinky soil. If in doubt, don't water. Remember, dry soil kills slowly. Wet soil kills fast. And the next temperature and humidity. Hacks. Most houseplants like it cozy, just like you do. Aim for temp 16 to 24 degrees, 60, 75 degrees. Humidity 40 to 60%. Here's how to keep it optimal. Keep plants away from heaters and drafts. Don't place plants right next to radiator vents or leaky windows. Avoid hot air and cold air shock. Boost humidity if needed. Use a humidifier. Or group plants together. Or set a tray with water and pebbles nearby. Good air circulation prevents mold. Open a window now and then. Fan on low is fine. Humidity-loving plants. Calatheas, ferns, begonias, peace lilies love it. Succulents, snake plants, not so much. Keep them dry and breezy. Let's talk about soil, pots, and fertilizer. Even if you've got the right plant and perfect light, wrong soil will ruin everything. Use the right soils, tropical plants, use indoor potting mix, succulents, cacti, use gritty, fast-draining cactus mix, DIY mix for Vancouver homes. Try 2 parts potting. Mix 1 part perlite or pumice, 1 part orchid bark or cocoa quiet. Pick the right pot, must have a drainage hole, terracotta, branching breathable, good for overwaterers. Ceramic, stylish, retain moisture, plastic, cheap, lightweight, okay for high shelves. Feeding schedule, winter, no fertilizer. Spring, summer, feed every 4 to 6 weeks with diluted liquid fertilizer. Don't overpot. Choose a pot just one size up. Too much soil, too much moisture, root rot. And about styling and layout. Now the fun part, styling your space like a pro. Use labels. Tall plants like fiddle leaf figs or palms in corners. Medium floor plants like snake plants by the sofa. Small trailing plants on floating shelves or bookcases. Group in odd numbers 3, 5, or 7 look more natural than 2 or 4. Vary heights and textures. Must plant style to room wide, modern decor. Go for bold shapes like monstera or rubber plants. Boho vibe? Try trailing potters, macrame hangers, woven baskets. Scandinavian, clean terracotta, peace lilies, architectural greens. Use plants as natural room dividers cluster. Large plants in place of shelves or screens to divide open floor plans. Design Instagrammable corners, a chair, a blanket, a plant, and warm light. Magic. Plants aren't just alive, they're expressive. Make them part of your story. You made it this far, so you're already ahead of 90% of new plant parents. Remember, you don't need a giant greenhouse. You don't need perfect light. You just need the right plant, the right pot, and a little consistency. Your home can be a place of calm, of energy, of healing, even on the darkest Vancouver day. If you enjoyed this guide, please hit like, drop a comment, or share it with a fellow plant lover. Let me know, what's the one plant you've always wanted to grow but couldn't? And hey, if you're in the Vancouver area, swing by DH Garden Center in Kisilano. We don't just sell plants, we help people create a green, joyful home. Come find your next favorite plant or just say hi. We'd love to help, because growing something small can make your whole life feel bigger.